Am I wrong for being upset that my boyfriend is moving in with his girl best friend? Story time. So me and my boyfriend Steve have been together for just under a year, and when we first got together he told me all about his girl best friend Amy. Now here's the thing, I didn't have a problem with them at first. They had been best friends since they were in primary school, and at the time Amy had a boyfriend. And to be fair, the way she acted towards Steve was the exact same way she acted towards other male friends, so I wasn't very worried. Now recently Amy and her boyfriend have broken up. I don't know the details on this, but apparently it's absolutely horrific. It's very, very messy. Now, at the time of the breakup, her and her boyfriend were living together and she got kicked out. So Steve offered her his couch. This is where I started to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Not gonna lie, I don't really want a girl staying at my boyfriend's house. We argued about it. He won. Amy ended up staying. Eventually, I kept getting more and more annoyed because one night I wanted to go back to Steve's, I wanted to show my boyfriend how much I loved him. But he was like, no, we can't do that because Amy will be on the couch. Now, fast forward to about a week ago, Steve was not feeling well, so I wanted to go around, be a good girlfriend and surprise him with some food. I get there, knock on the door. Amy answers in a really tight vest top and the tiniest little booty shorts you have ever seen. I went in, I saw Steve, and when she got in the shower, I asked him if she normally wears that type of stuff in his house. And he was like, oh yeah, it's quite normal. I was obviously really, really annoyed by this. And when I raised it with him, he was like, oh, I feel like you're not going to like what I'm going to say then. And he basically told me that him and Amy were looking for a place to live together. Instantly, I fear Steve needs to get in the bin. As I am sure you can imagine, I absolutely lost my shit. Amy had heard us fighting and she came out of the shower, somewhat dressed this time. Firstly, she has the nerve to ask me what is wrong. I'll tell you what's wrong, Amy. I told her I was not comfortable with any of this and she actually apologised, but then went on to say that I better find a way to get comfortable with this. I looked at Steve and I went, seriously? This man said nothing. He then sighed and was like, I hate to say it, but she's right. He said that Amy has been in his life longer than I have and therefore she is his priority. And this move was going to benefit them in the long run. Honestly, I was so unbelievably mad and shocked. I just immediately left. I texted him that evening and asked him to actually think about this and see it from my side and my perspective, because I just don't know how Steve can actually think that this is acceptable. But I do feel like this is probably the end of our relationship. He said that I'm just clearly very, very insecure about them and it's something that I will need to work on in myself. What do you think? Am I actually wrong here, or is this something that I need to go to therapy about? The end.